it's Jenny from Origami Tree, and today I'm very excited to show you how to make Origami Winnie the Pooh! So the movie Christopher Robin is coming out in August, and I'm so excited. I love Winnie the Pooh and also Tigger and Piglet and Eeyore. I grew up with these characters, so I was really excited to make this. Before we jump into the video, let me just let you know that this is a two-part video. So this week, you'll be learning how to make Winnie the Pooh, and next week, you'll be learning how to make the honey jug that is signature to Pooh, because Pooh wouldn't be Pooh without honey. Also, if you're new to my channel, be sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted of new crafty fun videos when they come out. I post all year round and would love for you to join me in this crafty journey. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump right in. To make Winnie the Pooh, you're going to need 3 sheets of paper. These are 3-inch squares. You're going to need 2 yellow ones for his head and his body, and then the red one for his shirt. So I'm going to put these 2 aside, and we're going to work on the head first. To make his head, we're going to take our sheet of paper and turn it around so that the color side is facing down. Fold it in half. Unfold. Take the bottom side and align it to the center. Rotate and repeat the same thing on this side. So we're going to take the bottom, align it to the center, and crease that in. Now let's fold the entire thing in half from the right side all the way to the left side. Unfold. So now we're going to take this top flap over here and we're going to fold it diagonally so that this side, the bottom of this flap, is aligned with the vertical center crease. So you're going to fold it over diagonally like this and crease that in. Do the same thing on this side. You're going to fold it diagonally, crease that in, and then we're going to push from the right side to the left side and flatten. So now let's rotate and repeat the same thing on this side. So you're going to take this top flap, lift it up, fold it diagonally to the center crease, and crease it in. Do the same thing over here on the lower right hand corner. And then flatten. Let's rotate. And then we're going to take this flap over here, fold it straight up. This is going to be his first ear. Fold that straight up. That's going to be his other ear. Now we want to flip the entire thing around, and we want to take this bottom side and align it to the center crease. Fold it straight up, and just like that. So now you notice that in the back, if you flip it around, it's not completely flat. You want to flatten that. So I'm going to hold this and flatten it just sort of in the direction that it wants to go. And then do the same thing on this side. So now it looks like this. Now let's flip the entire thing around. We're going to curve this part over here so that it creates his face. So you can take some liberties with this. You can fold it at whatever angle you want, but I kind of like to have it sort of at a right angle almost. So you're going to fold it over in the back. Do the same thing here. Fold it over and back. So here's the back view. And now I'm going to curve these 2 cheeks. So I'm going to fold this back slightly. And this one as well. Now let's work on his ears. We're going to take this top right flap and we're going to bring it over. So we're going to fold it over just like this. So it's going to look a little weird, but we're going to fix that in a little bit. Do the same thing on this side. Now we're going to curve the top right and top left corners of his head. So you're going to take this, fold it back. Do the same thing here. Fold it back. Next, let's take this sharp point and fold it over to create the rest of the ear. It's going to look like that. And then take this little tip and tuck it in the back. Do the same thing on this side. Fold it over. And make sure you tuck in the flap in the back. We're going to put this aside and work on his body. So for his body, we're going to use the yellow sheet of paper. And we're going to take the whole thing, flip it around so the color side is facing down. Same as before, we're going to fold in half, crease that in, unfold, take the bottom and align it to the center, rotate, and repeat the same thing. Fold the entire thing in half from the right side to the left. And again, these are just sort of the same steps as we took to make the head. Unfold. Top flap only, we're going to bring it over, fold it diagonally to the vertical center crease. Crease that in. Do the same thing on this side. Flatten. Rotate and repeat the same thing on this side. And flatten. So now we're going to bring these two flaps, we're going to bring it over like this. 1 and 2. And then we're going to leave it alone while we work on the shirt because the shirt has to go on top of the body before we can complete it. So to make the shirt is sort of the exact same thing also. We're going to flip it around so the color side is facing down. Fold it in half. Unfold. Take the bottom side and align it to the center. Rotate, take the bottom, align it to the center, just as we did before. Fold it in half. Open it up. Take this top flap over here and fold it diagonally to the vertical center crease. Crease it in. Same thing on the lower right hand corner. And flatten. Next, we're going to take this bottom side, and this is where it gets a little different. We're going to take the bottom side and align it to the bottom of this trapezoid. Fold it up. And then we're going to fold it up again. Like that. And then we're going to take this and slip it underneath the opening of the trapezoid. So we're going to open up the trapezoid, stick that in there, and it should lock into place. And then flatten. So now we're just left with a trapezoid and an opening at the bottom. Now we're going to grab his body again and also the shirt that we made, and we're going to slip it right on top like this. It should slip right in. So cute. And flip the entire thing around. Now let's take this top portion and we're going to fold it over just slightly to finish off the shape of his body. And also what this does is it seals the shirt to the hands. There we go. And I'm going to take this and fold it straight up to create a little triangle. Do the same thing on this side. There's his other foot. Then I'm going to take this and round it off at the corner, just to give the illusion of a fatter bear, because he's kind of fat. I mean chubby. And then I'm going to round off these 2 points over here. Fold it back, round it off, fold it back, and round it off. And that is how you make his body. So now you're just going to take the head and you're going to place it right on top of the body, and you use a little bit of tape for that and tape it down. Now you might want to turn it around to get the angle. I kind of like his head at a tilt. I always think it's cuter that way. So I'm going to put it at a tilt and put a piece of tape down. So now that we have his head all on, you'll notice that over here his hand is red, and we don't want his hand to be red because we want his hands to be sticking out of his shirt. So we're going to unfold this just slightly, and then we're going to grab the yellow flap, which is hidden on the inside right here, and fold it down. And fold it down and over. So now he has that yellow hand sticking out. Do the same thing on this side. Grab the yellow flap, fold it over and down. Just like that. And now let's flip it around. And we're going to take this part of the red shirt and we're going to fold it over like this. Fold that over as well. Flip it around again, and so now we're going to fold it back to the way that it was before. So just fold the shirt back and back. And now if you want to add even more details, you can take the hand and fold it back a little bit to make it curvy. Do the same thing on this side, fold it back a little bit to make it curvy. And finally, we're going to decorate. And your Origami Pooh Bear is complete. Thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. I always appreciate that. Bonus points for you. If you like that, be sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and also turn on those notifications so you get notified when I post new tutorials. Be sure you learn how to make the origami honey jug as well, which will be coming out next week. I'm thinking about making an origami piglet, but I can't promise you anything because I haven't actually designed it yet. So hopefully one day I will design it and you will see an origami piglet. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Be sure to leave your comments below letting me know who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character, and are you as excited as me to see Christopher Robin? I am just like, ah! Anyway, bye!